Welcome to Vantage, Aditya. Artificial intelligence is often used to answer simple things. Weather forecasts, travel plans, coding problems. But something interesting is happening. People have started asking AI very unusual questions. Questions about society, about human behavior, about the future of our world. Some of these questions are strange. Some are uncomfortable. But the answers can make one rethink how the world actually works. Today, let us explore 5 strange questions humans asked AI, and the surprisingly thoughtful answers it gave. Question 1. The first question someone asked AI was this: if every human suddenly became completely honest tomorrow, would society become better or collapse? At first, this might sound like a good thing. After all, honesty is considered a virtue. But AI gave a surprising response. It suggested that the first phase would likely be chaos. Many systems in society rely on small, polite lies. People often say they are fine even when they are not. Companies advertise products as the best, even when competitors may be better. Leaders sometimes hide uncomfortable truths to avoid panic. If absolute honesty appeared overnight, many relationships could break quickly. Workplaces might face sudden conflicts. Political systems could become unstable. But AI also suggested something interesting. Over time, society might actually become stronger. Trust would increase dramatically. Contracts would become simpler. Corruption would decrease. The real question, therefore, is not whether honesty is good. The real question is whether humans are ready for complete honesty. Question 2. The second strange question someone asked AI was even more unsettling. If humans disappeared from Earth tomorrow, how long would it take for the planet to erase most evidence of civilization? AI explained that the process would begin almost immediately. Within hours, power plants would shut down and cities would go dark. Within days, animals would start entering urban spaces. Within a few years, plants would begin breaking through roads and buildings. Without human maintenance, structures would slowly decay. Within decades, many buildings would collapse due to corrosion and weather damage. Within about 100 years, most cities would look like ruins covered by vegetation. And over thousands of years, only a few large stone structures might remain. Nature would slowly reclaim almost everything. The conclusion from AI was simple, but powerful. Earth does not depend on humans to survive. Humans depend on Earth. Question 3. The third question explored something many people secretly dream about. Someone asked AI this: if everyone on Earth woke up tomorrow with $10 million, would the world become richer or poorer? At first, it seems obvious. If everyone has more money, everyone should become richer. But AI pointed out a hidden problem. Many essential jobs exist because people need income. Farming, waste collection, construction, food delivery. If everyone suddenly had enormous wealth, many people might stop doing difficult jobs. Production of essential goods could fall dramatically. Meanwhile, the amount of money in circulation would increase. Prices would rise quickly because goods would become scarce. In economics, wealth is not just money. Wealth is the ability to produce valuable goods and services. If production decreases while money increases, the system becomes unstable. So paradoxically, a world where everyone instantly becomes rich might actually become poorer. Question 4. The fourth question someone asked. AI explored the idea of time. If humans stopped aging at 30 years old, but could still die from accidents, what would happen to society? AI suggested that this change would completely transform human behavior. People might delay major life decisions. Education might last decades instead of a few years. Careers could change many times over centuries. But there would also be major challenges. Population growth could become difficult to manage. If people stopped aging but continued having children, the global population could expand rapidly. Governments might eventually need strict population controls. Relationships might change as well. Marriage might shift from lifelong partnerships to shorter phases of life. AI also pointed out something unexpected. When time becomes almost unlimited, urgency disappears. And urgency is often what drives innovation and achievement. In a strange way, having too much time might make people less productive. Question 5. The fifth and perhaps most philosophical question someone asked AI was this: if every person knew the exact date they would die, how would life change? AI suggested that the psychological impact would be enormous. Some people might feel relief. Knowing how much time they have could remove uncertainty. Others might feel anxiety as their final date approaches. Life decisions would likely change dramatically. Someone who knows they will live until 90 might take more risks and invest in long-term goals. Someone who knows they will die at 40 might focus more on experiences rather than career advancement. Entire industries could change. Insurance systems would struggle because risk would become predictable. But AI also highlighted something meaningful. When the end becomes certain, people may value time far more deeply. Procrastination might decrease. Relationships might become more intentional. Because when time becomes visible, every moment becomes more precious. These questions might seem strange at first, but they reveal something important. Artificial intelligence is not just answering technical problems. It is increasingly becoming a tool for exploring deeper questions about society, human behavior, and the future. Sometimes the most interesting answers do not come from the technology itself. They come from the questions humans choose to ask. And perhaps that is the real lesson here. The quality of answers in the future may depend less on machines and more on the curiosity of the humans asking the questions. Thank you for watching Vantage, Aditya. If you enjoy exploring ideas that challenge the way we think about leadership, society, and the future, consider subscribing to the channel. Because sometimes a single question can change the way we see the world.